Hello guys, welcome along. Nigel here, Nigel's Modelling Bench. And before we get started, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're here. Hit the notifications bell, you'll get notified when I put new videos up. And if you do like what you see, please give me a like. By all means, ask questions, put comments below. Normally try and reply if I can. So yeah, today we're going to be looking, as the title says, as you know, we're going to be looking at a big bad buff. And here's the kit here. This is the kit, and this is the Revell 144. No, it's not that one. No, that's not a big one, is it? It's still a big bad buff, but it's not big enough. It's this one here. This beautiful Tamiya 100th scale B-52D. Lovely kit, other than it's quite old and it's got raised panel lines. But no, it's not this one either. What we're going to look at today is this one. This one here, and this is a big kit and it's very heavy, and you can see the size of the box, and there we go, there's the end of it there, and I could cut. It's absolutely huge and it weighs a ton. So what we're going to do is an unboxing. It won't be a specific kit review because I'm going to have to do it in segments because it's so big and there's so much of it. So this is just going to be an unboxing. And I'm doing this as a premiere so that we can all sort of interact, apparently. I've never tried it before, it's my first time. But apparently if I do this as a premiere, a column will come up down the side and we can interact. Please no negativity, please no trolls. I will just ban you, whatever it is. So basically, yeah, we're going to cut this open, have a look, and you're going to enjoy it with me because by God, it was expensive, and it should be a very joyous experience to unbox. Let's hope. So we'll unbox it, we'll have a look at the major components, and then reviews will follow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to your comments. If it is in fact enabled, I think over on the side of the screen there, is it? I think it's always over there, I'm not sure now. But anyway, down the side of the screen I think we can interact and have a little chat, and then apparently the video just becomes a normal video after you've watched it. So we use this as a bit of an experiment. If it doesn't work, then it'll just be a normal video and I'm talking crap again. So let's get this on the bench and see what we got. Okay, so here we are, and as you'll see in a minute, here you go, bump, going for the 2-angle view. So let's see how this all works out. I don't know how you synchronize it and everything, but basically I haven't got a new camera yet, guys. This is just my 2 iPhones that I'm filming with. So yes, so let's have a look in here. So as I say, this is going to be an unboxing so we can enjoy this together. This model has come from HpH, as you can see over here, HpH models in the Czech Republic. I don't think FedEx have heard about this pandemic that's going on. I actually paid for this model last Wednesday at around about 3 or 4 p.m. Okay? 10 o'clock Thursday morning, there's a knock at the door. It was here. I could not believe it. The guy knocked at the door and I thought he was, you know, I saw a FedEx van and I thought it was basically, you know, your neighbours aren't in, can you get a parcel? And yeah, it was for me. So I couldn't believe it. Now, this is the HpH 148 scale B-52. I think we can safely cut this because we've got some very thick cardboard here. I'm just going to safely go along there, cut this plastic away. So I know that many of you complain about unboxings because what's the point? And in a way I kind of agree, but I think there's something this special, this expensive. It's worth seeing just how, you know, if you are in America or the other side of the world, how do HpH look after you and make sure that you get your kit delivered. So let's get all that out of the way. Wow, this is some packaging, I tell you. So we've got parcel tape all over here. Get that away. So we're into the box so I can see more cardboard. So I'm going to grab my steel rule here. come in here and just cut away this cardboard. Like so. Here we go, and we're in. It looks like we got it upside down. So what I'll do is I'll turn the camera off, flip it over and see where we go from there. Okay, so here we go, I've turned it over, get all that cardboard off, which is still stuck underneath, it does not want to let go. Get rid of all that. Right, so now we've got a lot of polystyrene, which is going to be handy for packaging some resin bits I need to be sending away. So that's going to come in handy. There is a review of this kit on YouTube already. In fact, he's part of the reason I bought it. If you look at, go over to a channel called Bone Fragments. He does the stuff for the 1/48 B1 kit, and his name's Jared. Sounds like he's in Australia, maybe New Zealand. And basically, yeah, he's got the 1/48 B-52 H as well, and he's done a review of it on there, so you can also go over there and see his channel. He's only got 73 subscribers as of today, so yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe go and subscribe, give me a shout out, tell him I sent you, and yeah, give me a subscribe. Now then, this is the actual kit, obviously, and I've got it upside down, and it says B-52 plus cockpit. Okay, yeah, B-52 plus cockpit, so obviously that was telling the people what to package. So basically, yeah, this is the kit itself. Go and have a look on HpH's website, hphmodels.com, or HCH models, or is it hphmodels.cz, sorry, or CZ if you're in America. Basically, you get the model, and then you have the option of having flaps. So you have to order those with your model, because the wings will come with moulded in flaps if you don't have the flaps done. If you want the flaps down, they actually cut the wings out for you. Then there's two different weapon options. You can have the ALCMs, or you can have the Mark 86s or Mark 82s, I can't remember now. I've actually ordered both, but they're out of stock of one of them, so that's coming in the post later. And then you also get the, what is it, flaps, weapons, yeah, that's it, and you get the rotary launcher and everything with the ALCMs. This is also another option which you save €30 on if you get it with the kit. This is actually a 32nd scale cockpit, B-52H cockpit, and it's very, very nice. I've seen a review of it, as I say, on Jared's site, so go take a look at it over there. Obviously I will be reviewing it on here, and yeah, what I'm hoping is that they actually come out with a 1/32 scale shell of a B-52 nose, which is something HpH are very good at, is moulding very thin fiberglass parts. So hopefully they do that, and then we can sort of have this as a standalone nose section. So that's that, which is a kit in itself, and as I say, this isn't a review, this is an unboxing. So let's get the top of it. Okay guys, I had to do an edit there, I'm sorry. I removed the box lid, and there it was, right in front of the camera, but my address with the invoice and everything. There it is, still there now. So basically, yeah, I've done an edit and put the lid back on. I haven't been through anything, I've just literally put the box lid back on. Beautiful artwork here. I hope this post-it is going to come off neatly, because that is like nice enough to put in a little frame. It's not something you're going to put in your living room, but it would be nice to have in the modelling room if I can get it off. Maybe HpH will send me another one, but if I ask them nicely. That is lovely. Really nice paintwork on there. So basically, yeah, there we go. We got the kit box, and we're going to take the lid off. And notice on here as well, we've got the LA Louisiana markings on the box front, just like Model Collect does. But the trouble is, when you get the Model Collect kit, the H, when you go inside the box, it's actually got markings BD, which is which one is it? It's Castle Air Force Base, which is BD, which is 93rd Bombardment Wing, and they were closed down in '95. So yeah, this we can see we've got LA. So as I say, this is an unboxing, not a review. So we can see straight away here we've got some decals. Let's have a quick look through this bag just to see what we've got in here, because it's all very, very large. Everything about B-52s is large, and when you get them in 48 scale, it's very large. So we've got some decals here which are stuck to the bag. Glad I opened it. And they're absolutely fine. So that's our instrument panels, and we've got some nose art there as well. We've got some clear, very thick clear acetate in a bag. My favourite seatbelts on the planet. These are the HGW. I saw HpH and it just put me straight off. I couldn't think what the name was. HGW seatbelts, absolutely beautiful. Just fabric belts, crease them up, wrinkle them up, stain them with some stain or whatever. Lovely. We've got some window masks here. So full masks for the panels around the nose and the tail. We've got some masks there for weapons by the look of it, and we've got some window masks there. You can see just how huge this thing is. If I put my hand over there, you can see how big this thing's going to be. Some decal sheet with stencils on. More stencils and some weapons here. There are some weapons in the kit. You don't have to buy the weapons set to get weapons, but you will get, you just get a basic set of weapons in here. You can see we've got some more stencils and some tail markings and stuff. Very lovely A4 heavy instruction manual, full in colour, and a beautiful, probably done by Edard, photo etch set, which is very, very nice indeed, and lovely packaging in a, on a white piece of paper in a nice envelope and everything. Really, really nice, lovely. And we've got all our vortex generators on here and everything, and then we've got our emergency access doors there, which are separate. Oh, very, very nice. All the strengthening strips and spoilers. Oh, can't wait. Really, really nice. And then we've got some sheets here calling out our stencil positions. Nice to see we get a lightning pod and pylon. And then we've got all our wing weapon pylons here. And then turn over the page. Okay, we've got the picture. There we go. We've got the picture that I was asking for. So, nice. That's going to go on the wall, definitely. So yeah, lovely. Stencil markings there. I'm just thinking, are they the same? Oh, there's the kit number, 48052L. No, they're not the same, because this one's got your engines and everything. This is the underside, that's the upper side. Duh, what a nudge. So, let's put this to one side without damaging or creasing any of it. So we get that all out of the way. Lots and lots and lots to this kit. You can see here we've got lots and lots of stuff. So at the end here we've got a lovely thick piece of foam, so for armour modelling that's going to be great for doing the paint chipping and stuff. So we've got another box in there. So right, what have we got? Let's start at this end. Box 2 is Undercarriage. Quite nice. Just to stop teasing you, that's what you're getting inside. You're getting bags of resin parts. Then we've got cockpit and standard weapons, bomb bay and add landing. If it's additional, they put add in front of it if it's an optional accessory. So there's our bomb bay and landing flaps, and then this is the blimey. Now you can see they've crossed out Mark 82 weapons because they didn't have any in stock. They are sending to me, but yeah, that's quite heavy even without the Mark 82s. Then we've got here, got clear parts. Let's see how they look. Although this is not a review, we'll just have a quick look and see what they're like. Oh, we've got a lovely blue tint on it. Very beautifully packaged. In fact, I won't get them out because they're so beautifully packaged. We'll save that for the review. But we can see they got a lovely tint on them. And then here we've got some rolled up cardboard packaging, which is great. This kit is probably half its value is in its packaging. Substantial steel rod, that's like a 10mm and a 6mm steel rod for the wings. And then we've got the wings themselves, and I know you want to see these. So there we go. As I say, these have been cut out already for the for the flaps to go in, and it looks like they cut it just shy of the line to give you the chance to clean up. You can see there's a little bit, I can get that in there, a little bit left on there. Get this light a bit higher if I can. So yeah, we'll look at that when we do the review. But yeah, beautifully put together, hardly any seam there to speak of. These are actually fiberglass and they're made of woven roving, which is really nice. Very strong. They've got a foam insert in there as well. So yeah, I mean, you could probably stand on them. All the vents are cut out as well. Look beautiful, really nice. Lovely rivet detail, lovely panel line detail. Very, very nice indeed. Absolutely gorgeous. As I say, when we do the review, we'll have a much better look at everything. And then we've got a piece de la resistance. Here's our lovely fuselage. And ever so light, very light, but very strong, very rigid. Looks like the form of the fuselage is correct, so they haven't done an AMT on us. The nose is lovely by the look of it, so they haven't done a model collect on us, or an AMT. Slight step in the fuselage there, but nothing to worry about too much. So just a bit of a seam to clear out the gel coat on there, and I'd love to know how they do this. You can see they've actually made it in two halves and then put it together, but I'd love to know how they get up inside and make sure that they get it all joined. Really, really nice. The care and attention that goes into making these, I think, is astounding. Yeah, and the rivet detail, you know, when you consider this is made of fiberglass, and it's quite thin. You can see it's quite flexible once it's got all those bulkheads and everything in there. And I'm kind of wondering, how on earth are you going to get? How are you going to get the cockpit in there? How are you going to get those bulkheads for the cockpit in there when the bomb bay is narrower than that? But I guess it must be done because they've built one. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you have to split this open down here and then rebond it, that's not the end of the world. So yeah, really, really nice, and that is huge. The box is 45 inches long, so I'm guessing that's about 42 inches long, that fuselage. Really, really nice. We've got the stiffening plates in there as well. So yeah, very chuffed with this one. Very, very chuffed indeed. And then finally, this box down here, which is crammed full external parts and engines. So you can see beautiful, beautiful moulding. Really, really nice. Even the box is beautifully made. You can see it's all epoxied in down here, or white glue or something. So, you know, they really do take care with their packaging. If you've seen the review for the 48th Concorde, you know, the whole thing comes in a box which is kind of Concorde shaped. It's really, really clever. So there we go, guys. So that has been the unboxing. Keep an eye open for future videos. I'll do it the same as Jared's done it, where I'll do, you know, video sections on different parts of the kit, and we'll have a good look through the instructions. We'll have a good close look at the decals and everything, and if I find any errors or stuff like that, or stuff that I can improve, I'll talk about that as well. There we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry it wasn't more detail, but as I say, it will be more detail. If you want to see some detail for now, head over to Jared's site, Bone Fragments. As I say, give him a like, give him a subscribe, add a comment. He's got very little content on there, but probably because he's not getting many subs. So if we get over there and start to bombard him with subs, make it worth his while, then he'll probably put more videos. I really want to see some of his 148 stuff. I think he's on Facebook, but I don't do Facebook, and I probably never will do Facebook. So yeah, I hope you like that. I certainly do, and can't wait to get stuck into looking at it in some more depth. Where would I put it if I built it? I don't know. I don't know. Probably put it on the wall, or have a shelf with a ledge on it and then sort of lean it against the wall on its nose and wingtip sort of thing, or just hang it on the wall from its tail. That's what I used to do when I was a lad. When I was growing up, we were very poor, lived in a caravan. Couldn't actually put it on the ceiling because caravan ceilings are like hardboard and you can't actually get anything to stay in, so I had to hang mine on the wall. I remember the monogram 148th B-17 hung on the wall with a piece of string. Some very, very strange memories of modding, I can tell you. I remember doing that one in the green with the red tails, and I had no red paint, so I found some red sort of emulsion paint and use that with all the brush marks, and I can still see the brush marks now. I mean, I did that when I was about, I don't know, 9, I don't know, something like that. It probably just come out. So anyway, enough waffle. Hope you like that. As I say, we'll have the reviews. I'll do a review of this very soon. This is the 32nd scale cockpit. I've just had a very quick look inside the box, and the first thing I noticed was you got the decals and the PE and more HGW seatbelts, which is nice, in a bag. And I've noticed they've got the nose art. Now, whether it's just because they've upscaled the decal set from the 48 scale kit or not, but is that a clue that maybe we've got something coming? I certainly would love to see like a 48 or 32nd scale B-52, just the nose, just the cockpit section, to put that in, maybe cut some holes in it on one side, so you got one side looks like a complete front end of the aircraft, and the other side you can see all that in there. I think that would be really nice, and I think the fact they haven't look on here, they haven't actually sort of finished any of this, it's just all plain. I reckon there's going to be a 32nd scale cockpit nose coming, and maybe they'll see this review and send me their first one as a present. Who knows? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.